Mellissa Thomas here for Florida National News. We are coming to you from Ocoee. We are here with Marcos Rosario Barrios, very star kid here in the Orlando area, in the Ocoee specifically. So you're a student at Dr. Phillips High School, right?
Yes.
So tell our audience about like your experience so far, because obviously now you are making a huge milestone.
Yeah.
You're about to graduate soon. So kind of tell our audience about, you know, the experience that you've had with Dr. Phillips and all the things you were involved in.
Well, yeah, it's been incredible. It's been one heck of a ride, if I say so myself. Starting in freshman year for 4 years, I've been very busy. I've been doing a lot, and it's been really amazing getting to know all super incredible and talented, intelligent people, learning under the greatest role models of teachers, and being able to participate in such a wide range of things that allow me to stretch my mental capacity, my musical capacity, everything that I like to do. So it's been really special. Academics were a big part of my time at Dr. Phillips.
Right.
In my 4 years, I took 10 AP classes.
Wow.
Which were our college level classes at the high school level, so it was a lot of work, and countless honors classes. But they were all very fun, very intriguing, very work dependent, but it was still a good experience to have. I joined a lot of clubs. I was in Quiz Bowl. I did Science Olympiad, doing different science competitions. I actually placed first place in my Sounds of Music competition.
Wow.
Out of 40 teams in the district, so that was really good. I am actually valedictorian this year.
Yes,
yes, very exciting. My class has about 900 people in it.
Wow.
And so it's definitely quite an achievement. I'm very proud of it. It's something I've been working hard towards for as long as I can remember, so I'm very happy to have gotten it. The other side has been the musical,
right.
And that's what I've been doing most of my time. Middle school is when I started playing instruments. I played piano and oboe in middle school, and when I got to high school, I joined band freshman year, marching band, and it was hot. It was the middle of the summer. It was marching around and playing a new instrument, trumpet, but it was the best experience, and it's really shaped who I am, what I do, how I think, how I look around places, and it's inspired me to continue doing that later in life. And so I play oboe, piano, trumpet, flute, and English horn.
Wow.
Yes, so
was
five.
Oh, wow.
Five. Something that was really special, and that's really kind of been my hallmark achievement for high school. I've been the center drum major for 2 years, and I was a drum major for 3 years, and that's been the absolute best. A drum major is the conductor of the marching band, and we are the leadership of the student leadership. So we are kind of our band director's right-hand men. There's 4 of us, and I'm in the center. We conduct the shows. We lead over our leadership team of over 30 people. We organize camps and rehearsals and events and everything that you can imagine we do. And so it's been such a great experience to learn how to work with people, learn how to manage people, work as a team, and to be able to accomplish great goals. We got our Otto Krasher Award, which is the ultimate band goal, 4 years in a row.
The last 4 years have been an incredible experience, both academically and music-wise. He's just achieved far above and beyond what we even expected, especially having such a great marching band. The marching band alone has about 250 musicians, and so I don't think we were prepared for what we were in for being marching band parents. It's been a very busy 4 years, but extremely fun.
It has been. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of sacrifice. I want to give Mama the credit she deserves. She has given a lot of time and energy and effort in this whole thing, and obviously I've been here supporting the efforts as well. And Marcos has done amazing. Because of that platform, he was given an opportunity to really excel, and some kids don't, but he did, and he's gone beyond what we can even dream of. And just looking back of how he came along from middle school to Dr. Phillips, and what he's learned, and the leadership skills and his maturity level, and I mean, this kid could run a company if you let him, and he'd be successful at it. So he's been amazing, and it's been an amazing experience.
So you were able to skip a grade. So
yes, I was.
You're now able to graduate early. You're graduating in May. So kind of talk about that, the next step, that college admissions process.
So I'm definitely going to be studying music. I'm going to continue with music. not necessarily performance, but more general music and music business, a little bit more applicable. And I'm going to double major and partner that with history. I've always loved ancient histories, and so I really want to look at curation and archaeology and a little bit more applicable and work-related field like history.
Like how many did you hear back from?
I heard back from about a handful, and so in-state was about a handful, and out-of-state about another handful.
Were you able to take a look at some of the Ivy League schools? Have you heard back from many of them?
Yes, I was. I've always been interested in Ivy League. It's not so much for the name itself, but just for the achievement to be able to work hard and get into such a great university. And I was accepted into an Ivy League, which I'm excited about, but I was also weighted by another one, which I'm very excited about. And so I'm working on my stuff to intent to go there. And so I'm very excited to hear back from them.
Now, given your list of many talents, one of which includes modeling, by the way, in case y'all don't see his style. But given your many talents between your academic pursuits, your 5 instruments that you play, and then even your career in modeling, because you've been doing it for a while too.
Yeah.
Like, do you have a career path? Do you plan to stagger some of these passions, or do you plan to pursue all of them at the same time? Do you have a roadmap?
So yeah, on one hand, I want to do it all at once, and then the other hand, I want to focus and really compartmentalized, and so I'm going to try to find a mix in between. Right now, my goal, my path is to study music and study history together, so keep my musical and academic sides jointly. I really want to focus on marching band because that's really where I found the most joy, but I do want to continue playing piano, playing oboe, just because it's such an important classical part of the craft. So I'm really going to focus on the music and the academic side. And then the modeling and the lifestyle shoots and the acting, that's more going to go to the side for some work on the side if I need the cash and to just start planting seeds into the industry.
Even with everything you had going on in your schedule, we understand you also did some community service work. So talk a little bit about what you've been able to do so far, and then what's coming up soon for you.
So my community service is very music oriented just because it's the passion that I like to share. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you're going to do community service, then you have to do something that means something to you, because then it's just not going to come across and it's not real. Right. So I do a lot of musical playing. I play at churches and at local events. I do shows for the community. I do tutoring for middle school kids on their instruments over the summer. So that's been a big thing. One of the hallmarks of my community service, which I was very excited I got the opportunity to do just this month, was something called the Songs of Love Foundation, which is an organization, it's an international organization where it brings musical students who have electronic music in their school, so developing music, writing music, and recording studio music. It gives them the opportunity to write songs for terminally ill children. Wow. And so my child was Noah Wright. He was 4 years old. He is 4 years old. He lives in England. Wow. And so we get a profile that tells us about them, about their likes, their interests, their family, and we have to make an entire song about them. We use their likes, we use their name, their family names, and we make it fun and exciting, and so I had a really, really fun time. It was a big process, but the end result was amazing, and I know when they send it to him and he hears it for the first time, it's going to be like, wow, to hear your song, your name in a song, right, your own action theme, it's really, really fun.
And talk about what's coming up soon for you.
So coming up soon this summer, it's kind of a longer summer because of graduation and school starting later, so I'm excited to do a little bit of traveling. We already signed up. We're going to Ukraine for 10 days, and we are going to lead a youth camp there for underprivileged kids. There's a big Jewish population in Ukraine that is currently kind of under attack. And so we're going to be leading a youth camp for those children and give them food and resources and just play with them and have fun with them and sing with them, you know, just make them comfortable in kind of a time that's a little pressing. And so that'll be definitely an out of this world, out of this country experience all the way in Eastern Europe. So I'm really excited to do that. And I'm going to do it with my family. So usually everything's kind of by myself. Right. But to be able to share that service with my family really brings it to another level.
Actually, I wanted to talk about how you've experienced all of this with your family, how you've kind of speak to how you've seen them respond to the different accolades that you've received. You know, how they responded to knowing that you're going to graduate. You know, are they nervous right now? Are they excited? Kind of talk about that.
So my parents are the best. They totally support me in everything I do. And unlike a lot of parents, they really are relaxed about me. They've never told me what to study, what to do, what to be a part of. They've always just kind of let me choose my path, see what I like, see what I don't like, and just run with it. And so I'm really grateful.
We honestly, other than being his support group, we don't have to do a whole lot when it comes to pushing him to do anything. Marcos does it on his own. Every year he sets a goal for himself and he works really hard to achieve it.
How much of your work ethic and even your career path to that certain extent in terms of the modeling and the acting, how much of that was a direct inspiration from your family?
Definitely a lot. My parents are workhorses. They do what I do to the 100, to the max. My mom is actually a professional model, and so she kind of got me into the industry and she helped me start. And I see her and my dad and my step-parents working every day to the best of their abilities. They do as much as they humanly can, even when it's not great for their health, but they still do it. And so I think that's really what's given me my work ethic, to keep going even though I'm tired or I'm upset or whatever. Just seeing them do it gives me the confidence and the inspiration to do it.
Speak to your experience, your personal experience with leadership, and how you've seen yourself grow as a leader throughout your time in high school.
Yeah, so I would say I, more than most, have really gotten the most out of my leadership experience. I applied as drum major as a freshman, and there was only one spot, and there were 15 people that applied, went through the whole audition process, and I was chosen. And so when I saw that list, I was like, oh my God, what did I sign up for? And what followed was an amazing journey, especially being at the top of leadership as a sophomore. It's definitely tough when you're dealing with half the band who's older than you. They have more experience playing-wise. So I definitely learned how to have a thick skin and to be confident in myself, confident in my position and my abilities, and really to know that it's not about power, it's more about responsibility. And as a drum major, I do everybody else's job. I have my own job, but I do everybody else's because you need to help and you need to protect and foster a relationship with the band to help it achieve its goal.
Not only he has accomplished, academically, musically, but he's also accomplished in relationships and the way he leads his group, his team. And he's successful in everything he does, but he does it with class, he does it with order, he does it considering his teammate, his band member, his other students, even his teachers. So he's very considerate and he's very in tune of other people around him. He's not doing his own thing, his own cause at the expense of others. And that to me is huge. And we love that about him, and we're so proud of him because of that.
Amazing. Marcos Rosario Barrios,
thank you so much
for your time.
Thank you so much.